Which one is it this time? Okay, it's this dude. And look at how we just delete the Acolyte. No contest at all. So, let's look at Jade. Yeah, Jade. But apparently the Ember Heirloom skin, even though you can only get it on the 20th, is already in game. Good to see that. I spent a bunch of time playing Jade and I really enjoy her. I think she's a great frame. Very useful for squads and can nuke pretty hard with her Exalted weapon. It's classified as a pistol, but it's kind of stealth bomber from the sky. It's called Glory on High. You get innate 50% damage reduction. It has some decent range, and the empowerment, like the alt fire, there's a 10% chance when you're just firing normal shots to proc judgment, and that is then an empowered shot that does, like, I don't know, 5 times, 10 times the damage of normal shots. I'm currently playing it with Cold and Radiation, with Arcane Energize and Arcane Velocity. Seems to do really well, and I found that Adaptation and Brief Respite, also with her Light's Judgment, is a nice combo. Even more tanky and arguably better health conversion, as well as Adaptation. But yeah, that would mean dropping like Blind Rage or something. So I'm playing like this for now. I found it tanky enough for non-endurance content and very fun. I am gonna drop yet another Forma on her because you level super fast in Void anyway. And I think I'll always be using at least one Vazarin mod, like Rolling Guard or Adaptation or Health Conversion, or maybe 2. So hopefully that's the 7th and final Forma for Jade, but you never know. And here's her Glory and how I've modded it. I'm running, like, this is a bit flexible. I'm running it with either Toxin or Cold or Heat, or kind of the weakest of the bunch because I'm priming with my Sentinel now for viral, but you can also just run it like flat viral, or like Magnetic Blast would also work. Whatever, there's so many different things, different ways to play her, but for now I've just found like for the energy sustain that Cold works really well. Yeah, let's see it in action. Endgame buffing of Jade's Glory through Secondary Outburst 2. Works like a charm through this Gun and Blade thing. Just land a bunch of kills with your Torrid. And Naramon is also buffing us a lot with Lethal Levitation, 200% more damage on weapons. For some reason, unless the patch has changed that, melee weapons are not classified as weapons yet that are affected by that. Yeah, Dariga, Synth Deconstruct to proc the purple Equilibrium Shard, and Verglass with Viral Radiation Heat. More defensive would be Cold Ride Corrosive, but Jade's already like defensive enough, so just wanted this for some extra damage. And let's go play. Let's go to visit the Void. I was just there, just tried recording the same video, but felt I didn't do that great a job, so trying another time. I have to say I really enjoyed the Ascension game mode, and the quest actually, like, yeah, the quest was amazing. It's definitely one of Warframe's best quests. I really felt something whilst playing it, and it's kind of rare that games manage to make you really feel something. Okay, so let's proc Lethal Levitation and get our Ophanim Eyes. Look how slow they are. Okay, and no armor. We are getting our volume down a bit. We're getting our stacks of Gun and Blade, so that we'll have that up for the rest of the mission to crit harder. It's not even, like, you don't even have to go to high tier crits. 240% crit damage is always active. It's really nice. Secondary outburst at max. You would go with like crescendo, of course, if you want the max up constantly. But even with 7 times, which I guess is what we have now, 6 times. Even with like a lower multiplier for more casual missions, it's still very, very good and worth having. And let's buff up. Go fly into the air. Secondary outburst active. And look at that, we're just like one-shotting everything. Archon Flow is proccing a lot, keeping our energy active. And we can actually like shield gate by give ourselves an iframe. That's why you really don't need rolling guard on Jade. You just swap to the shield, hold it down for a moment, your health bar goes gray. And yeah, activate this red aura for insane levels of damage. Look at that. 329% more damage. And let's see what her nukes can do. So the judgments I was talking about, everything dies. You can have 5 of these down at a time. Yeah, just plays like a charm. Very fluid, fun gameplay. It's if you're a bit tired of aiming for headshots and parkouring all over the place like a wild ninja, pirate, spaceman, then Jade's your girl, you know, just chill grinding with not much effort. You just blow stuff up. Revenant, of course, less effort, and Saren, more kills per minute, but you know, it gets old. And that's like one of Warframe's strengths, reinventing itself and varying things for players who are like willing to step beyond the 1 or 2 frames that are the most effective ever. It's like, yeah, but you're playing a game. Isn't part of playing the game having fun? And then in that case, like, effective means something else, right? It means being adventurous and trying new stuff to have fun with. And look at that, we just delete Eximus units. Boom, 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 boom. You have to aim at them properly. If you get too close, the aim like whiffs a bit. And let's generate some shields. Her shields are kind of like Protea's shield generation, a little bit like that. So even without this weapon buff and lethal levitation, we're already doing like 100k to 500k with the like detonations and everything. But once we swap to it, we're doing millions. 4 armor strip. Yeah, I need to find some targets. Come on, give us some crits. Give us some detonation crits. Stuff dying too fast. Okay. To min-max this, you would want to keep lethal levitation up at all times, and you'd also want to keep the secondary outburst up at all times, of course. So like briefly drop out when it fades, and then go back into flight mode, and Shazam. Which one is it this time? Okay, it's this dude. And look at how we just delete the Acolyte. No contest at all. When I'm not commentating on the frame and can actually pay attention to just grinding, I get about 100 kills per minute, which for the ease of play, like, feels pretty good. It's funny watching other people try so hard with parkour to be fast, and then Jade just press W. That's literally it. And let's get lethal levitation back up for that sweet 200% more damage. And I think secondary outburst has fallen off now too. So drop out of this briefly. Swap to our Prisma Angstrom. Oh, Vor has arrived. Okay. Come here, Vor. Where are you? Okay. I didn't have Light's Judgment active, so nothing was healing me. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's throw a Light's Judgment down. And 4 is there. Let's delete this dude. Just like the Acolyte. Look at that. Group just melts. Curious. Pretty sure there's even more optimal ways to build her and secrets I'm missing out on, but this is like day 1 of her release, and I'm just having a lot of fun with playing her and just detonating stuff. So yeah, that's Jade. Let's head to the exit. That's an overview of how I've chosen to play her, and my thoughts, my initial impressions after the first day. Really, really cool frame. You don't have to throw all of that Forma at her. She is pretty powerful without, but it's hard for her weapons, for her Exalted, to compete without a decent amount of Forma with like Incarnon weapons, and that's what I wanted. I wanted them to be competitive at least. It's really nice how you can easily stack up adaptation with shield gating, and then, like, I'm not even max level right now, right, because I just formed, but then you, the health damage you take, it's just out healed by her first ability. Okay, yeah, let's go to the exit. Hope you got a good impression of Jade. Corrupted Heavy Gunner. Switch to weapon damage amplification. Oh, it's a synthesis target. Okay, that's why it's taken him quite a while to die. And Malice has dropped by to say hello. But yeah, we don't care about Malice. Or do we? Maybe we do a little bit. Maybe we can't ignore him as hard as I wanted to. But we can ignore him pretty hard. I mean, look at that. What the hell? What a joke. Where did our synthesis target go? Did we get it? No, we didn't. It ran off. Okay. Trap and go. There it is. Okay. Let's head out. Yeah, I'm just like satisfied with this frame. I really don't have that much to say about her. She's just a very solid addition to all the Warframes that we have, and will definitely fulfill some unique roles with her strength buffing, with her shield gate possibilities, and weapon damage buffing. Like, some people will definitely just subsume Roar over her 4 or over her 1 if they want to give up healing, and group buff on top of the strength buffing. I think that's kind of boring, but yeah, you know, the meta is what it is, and that's probably how some people use her. I always like looking for the more creative, sort of weird niches that are possible. And yeah, Ordis is here, in case you're wondering what all this is. Ordis is here with a new event. You can get some good arcanes, even if you're not in a clan, but I advise you to join a clan to be able to get like Arcane Energize, and this Hate Scythe looks pretty cool. I like what it says. Enlightenment is complete awareness of the shadow. Nice. And you can also go as, I think, a 5th member. We had some random like 5th members showing up in our party. It was weird. Jade, you earn through going to do the Ascension like alerts, or the Ascension mode on Brutus, on Uranus. And yeah, you earn the arcanes in the mission itself, but you can also earn the weapons that way. I actually got Jade through the quest, and then these parts through the dojo. Oh my god. Yeah, they fixed it. But apparently I was just in time, so I didn't get a second set though, so I'll definitely be doing this event and grinding that. Definitely worth being in a clan that passes on such information to you. If you go to Dagath's Hollow, you can see that Jade's parts are for sale, but you can no longer buy them, and for a very short time you could buy them when the patch released for like 10k credits or something ridiculous, and now you have to grind a lot for those. So information is king sometimes, and having a little network of friends and like clan members where you alert each other to such things, really good. Hope you enjoyed this Jade preview, and yeah, more Warframe content coming soon.